This is the Gaming Rev, and today we're going to be diving in to Subnautica Below Zero. So in our last but one video playing the actual game, we're going to make Alan's body. As you can see from the pinned tabs, I've collected all the ingredients needed. My sea truck is all set up. I've got some spare batteries for it in case I need it. I've also added a couple of modules to the sea truck, a fabricator and an aquarium. I've noticed that when I'm on my missions further away, running out of food and water can be a problem. So the aquarium will collect fish as we go past them, and of course the fabricator module means that I can then take the fish out of the aquarium and either cook them or turn them into bottled water to use for food and drink. So that helps me deal with hydration problems. Now we're heading back to the crystal caves. I'm going to cut ahead in a bit. So for those of you who've played it before, obviously we're following the directions we took in the previous videos to get down to the crystal caves and heading for the third beacon, but instead of then going to the base underneath, we're going to be heading further to the left and following around. Now obviously we do need to be careful of the Leviathans here. They will attack. There's two of them floating around and can do some damage. You may notice at some point during this the video seems a little bit jerky, and it's because I've cut out me having to get out and repair the sea truck. So we want to be heading roughly northeast within the caves, and you can see the two beacons ahead. The red crystals is where the red crystal area starts. The fabricator plant is where we're eventually heading for. Now if you do need to get anything, and I will be brutally honest, once you've done this part of the game, as long as you've got spare power packs for the sea truck, you don't need to go anywhere from here other than straight to the end of the game, unless you want to. So you don't need to go back to your home base. You can go straight to the end game location. I actually will head back, only because I want to pick some bits and pieces up before I head off. So coming into the red crystal area, there we are. You're heading downwards and again northeast-ish. You want to be looking at trying to avoid hitting the crystal structures. Not my best piloting skills. You want to be heading downwards, and say there's quite a steep descent in some ways down here, but it's fairly obvious once you get down to this lower level, and we're looking at about 850-900 meter depth, I think it is. It's fairly obvious where you're heading for. You're guided sort of the one way. Again, I'm going to get attacked again. And that's one reason you'll need extra power packs. It's not the length of the journey, it's how many times you're going to zap the damn Leviathans. So we're heading down towards ground zero now. You can just see the entrance on the right hand side of those crystals. And there we are, 950 meters depth. So almost the max depth we can go to in the sea truck. Now once we start the actual sequence, I'm going to shut up for a bit, and we're going to let the AI do the talking, because it's quite interesting to see what the storyline is here.
So Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component. This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Commencing storage medium fabrication.
The escape of the bacteria was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
Oh,
I do not wish to speak about it.
we can come back to this.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
Commencing data transfer.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa. Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh, no.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So we're now going to head to the Fabricator plan, which has been added to our map. I'm going to skip most of the journey there. It's quite easy, you just follow the direction it's pointing in. So in our next video I will meet you at Outpost 0 as we prepare to finish the visit to this planet, finish the game, and go and head to the next question in life. Is there going to be a third Subnautica?